Hi everybody, how are you doing today? My name is Ralitza and this is Readings with Rally. So today's video is going to be pretty unstructured. I'm just going to do like a zodiac sign check-in. I was like trying to think of a topic and nothing was really resonating, but I still wanted to film something today. So let's just see. We're only going to work with the traditional Rider-Waite, and I'm just going to see like what do all of the zodiac signs need to know. Now, for this reading, of course, you can watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, whatever resonates with you. You can watch the whole thing through. This reading is intended to be timeless, so there will be lots of so just kind of like see what resonates with you. Use your intuition to interpret the messages. Obviously, if it's not for you, just let it fly. All information to book a personal reading with me is also down below in the description box. So yeah, let's go ahead here and get started. So I'm gonna do Cancer first. Why not? Because I am, in fact, a Cancer sun. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. What does Cancer need to know right now? Okay, we have the Eight of Swords, King of Wands. What does Cancer need to know right now? The World in reverse. Okay. Strength. All right, Cancers. So you could have somebody coming forth towards you to make you some sort of a romantic offer. This person could have very strong fire placements in their chart, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. I do want to say that intuitively, I feel part of you guys kind of know that this person isn't necessarily there to offer you truth or clarity, because they're somewhat involved in another partnership with the Eight of Swords and the World coming out in reverse like that. This person has other shit going on, okay? Point blank, period. So I want you guys to be very cautious with this energy coming in until they have cleared out of whatever it is that they're needing to move away from. Some of you could also be hanging on to some sort of a health issue here. This could be really resolving towards January, where you will see increased vigor, increased happiness, increased shine. I also will tell you, Cancers, I feel like a lot of you are feeling very stuck about a specific topic in your life or area. There's a lot of anxiety around this. I do want you guys to really work on releasing yourself. The Eight of Swords, like this is a terrible place to be in, because it's just somewhere that nobody can really seem to move away from. This is mental prison that you've created for yourself. So there could be a need to really free yourself. Cancers as well, I'm hearing you do need more movement, okay? Some of you have been a little bit too couch potato-y, and Spirit's really saying you need to increase your vigor. At this specific time, you would do well to consider activities here like kickboxing, running, anything that's kind of a little bit more vigorous. Break a sweat is what Spirit's saying. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but somebody does. And Cancer, my loves, with the World in reverse, okay? I mean, I'm a Cancer sun myself, so I do get this tendency, but you guys really do need to release. There's something here that you're holding on to. This is actually also creating mental stagnation for you. We're getting now to the start of, the new year, which is when collectively we agree that things start fresh. So I want you to really take a step here, take a step back from this anxiousness and really try to release whatever this is. Let go so that the new can come forth. Fire sign seasons are important to you, Cancer. The next one, as I'm filming this, we are currently in Sagittarius season, so there might be really good strides made. A Leo could also be coming in for some of you. I'm getting heavy fire aspecting. So some of you could be born on the Cancer-Leo cusp like me. Others of you, I just feel like you're attracted to fiery people right now because you guys are not necessarily in the state of fieriness. Do you know what I mean? I feel like for some of you, you are kind of feeling a bit lethargic. It's time to take action. I really just keep hearing that there's something that you guys have been listening or wanting to do, but it's just kind of been in the back of your mind. Spirit's really saying, like, it's cool to think about this. You can think about this until the cows come home. But when will you be taking action on this? Many of you are sort of resisting your own next chapter or next cycle. And Spirit's wanting you to stop. They're wanting you to let go of that. Bottom of the deck energy, Queen of Pentacles. So you guys are definitely you're holding yourselves back from really uncovering or discovering what it is that you need next. And, you know, even grounding, even getting that coin, the abundance that you desire. Your mental state is really ungrounding you at this point. So Spirit's really suggesting here to get that under control. So that's what I have for you for my Cancer placements. Okay, let me just go ahead here and write that down. So we're going to move forward into Aquarius. Alrighty, so Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors, can you please tap me into my Aquarius placements? What do they need to know right now? What do my Aquariuses need to know right now? 5 of Cups, all right. What do my Aquariuses need to know right now? Oh my gosh, 10 of Swords, okay. 2 of Swords. One more. The World. Okay. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Definitely, I feel many of you have gone through some sort of a betrayal or an ending. This could be in the area of love. I feel there is a state here of really needing to rest and recuperate. I'm not going to lie, this doesn't necessarily feel like the easiest spread. But for many of you, I do want to say Spirit's really saying you're giving too much attention here to the wrong thing. Your true happiness is actually lying elsewhere. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but it's also okay to kind of take a step back and rest. For many of you, you might just need more rest. You might need more sleep. You guys could be really in a state here of mental, like over mental stimulation. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like you're just exhausted. You're tired. There is general stagnancy here. I feel like you guys sort of feel a bit stuck, maybe not entirely sure about where you need to move next. With the World there, I feel like you guys will snap out of this by the time the new year does come around. But there's a lot that you're releasing. You guys, I'm also hearing recalibrating. So for some of you, you could be receiving some pretty serious or intense downloads from Spirit. You need to rest more in order to integrate. Some of you, it's like the whole year, the whole stress of everything that's happened to you is just catching up with you now. So you're needing integration and rest. More rest. You guys could be extra tired here as well. I'm hearing burdens, so I feel like many of you guys here just feel very, very overburdened at this moment. I'm getting the Ace of Swords here is on the bottom of the deck, so there's a real need for clear-cut communication. So I do want to say, Aquarius, that there's a need here for clear-cut conversations, clear-cut communication. Don't mince your words. Be very direct with what it is that you want. Be very direct with what it is that you need. Don't hold back. Allow yourself to expand. Allow yourself to share with other people. Some of you might need to spend extra time in meditation or prayer, okay? I'm hearing go outside. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but somebody here does need to go outside. You guys are very much stuck within your brain, okay? There's a lot of mental conflict, mental communication going on, and Spirit's really wanting you to tap down into your energy, calm down, ground. And also don't be afraid to isolate. I know now is the season technically of like coming together, but I do feel Aquarius, like you're going to need a little bit more time alone than normal. And I mean, that's stretching it, because I know Aquarius placements, they often do have a lone wolf tendency to them. I have an Aquarius moon, so I can definitely get like that. There's about to be a new chapter beginning. And so I almost feel like that's why this integration is having to happen right now, because it's like you're getting ready to really anchor into whatever this new chapter is. You might want to consider writing, journaling. Some of you could be really into creative writing at this time as well. I'm hearing poetry. I'm also hearing scripting. So some of you might need to script about like what you do want to happen in your life. But I mean, we have a lot of swords here, and we have a lot of, like, we don't have enough earth or fire. So really encouraging you to tap into those elements right now as well. You could be receiving some important communication over the next 2 to 10 weeks, or this could be days as well. So that's what I have for my Aquarius placements. Thank you for tuning in. All right, let me go ahead here and do, what do I want to do next? I'm going to do Leo. Alrighty. Hi Leos, how are you guys doing? So Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors, please tap me into my Leos. What do they need to know right now? My Leo placements. Whoa. 8 of Wands. Oh, sorry, that's 8 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so we have, I'm going to take all of them. The Hermit, the Devil, okay. 5 of Wands, one more. Temperance. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Cancer also had this on the bottom of their deck. Okay, Leos, you've been diligently at work. Important players in your life right now. We do have 3 major arcana, so you could be dealing with a lot of Virgo, Capricorn, or Sagittarius. These could be other placements in your particular chart, or these are just people around you. Here's the thing, there's an element here of conflict with that 5 of Wands being there. You could really just be trying to keep your head down, focus on yourself, and there's a lot of conflict around you. I'm also feeling here like there's I'm hearing elephant in the room. You guys are ignoring something big, and Spirit's really asking you to please pay attention to this topic. I feel like there's something here you're not really wanting to explore. You're not really wanting to discuss at this time, but there's an importance here to look at whatever this devil is. This could be an addiction, a habit, something that you do need to release, okay? There's something here that's really creating, kind of like casting a shadow upon all of your glory, Leo, okay? Some of you could have multiple romantic interests involved in you at this moment. Some of these people could be watching you from the shadows, and others are very obviously making it known that they are romantically interested in you. I feel like you guys are really hitting a good work stride. You're feeling organized. Some of you here could be born on the Leo-Virgo cusp. There's a need for organization, though. I am hearing organization. This is also going to help you heal and kind of address this elephant in the room without addressing it head on. Others of you could be just very concerned or interested right now in stability, security. You could have a lot of pulls here, like, oh, I want to focus. No, I don't. I want to do this. Actually, I want to go there. Like, it's like I'm getting a lot of inner pulling. I am also getting a need for increased physical activity for this group. I feel like that's going to help you burn off some of this innate aggression. Someone's name here could start with an S. Sarah, Sam, Samuel, Samantha. There's just a real need here for you guys there is a little bit of an imbalance right now going on, but with 3 major arcana coming out like that, I do feel like this is a very significant time for most of you Leos. So make sure that you're really looking at maintaining balance as best as you can. You guys could be overly focused here on earthly possessions. We're really lacking element of earth. Oh no, we have earth. We're lacking water as well. So some of you could be needing to spend more time here within your water, like just even drinking more water or trying to really acknowledge the emotions going on. I feel like you guys are really in this state of grinding and you're not really wanting to take a look at any emotions. I feel like you kind of are brushing those aside. But what's brushed aside now will have to come up later is also what Spirit's saying. A Virgo could be thinking about you. This could be a connection here through work. This person could also have a crush on you, but they don't want to tell you. I'm also getting, like I said, a Sagittarius and a Capricorn. There's a lot of people who have their eyes on you. So I feel like you guys are heavily being watched. But I honestly think you're just focusing on your own shit. You're not really that focused on other people at this time. Balance is needed here though, Leo, okay? I am really hearing that. So that's what I have for my Leos. Thank you guys for tuning in here. And again, you can watch any part of this. Virgo. I'll do Virgo next. Okay. So spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, can you please tap me into my Virgos, please? What do Virgos need to know right now? What do Virgos need to know right now? What do Virgos need to know? Virgo placements. Queen of Cups. Knight of Cups. 6 of Cups. Oh my goodness, Virgos. One more. Oh my goodness, King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Swords. Wow. Okay. Virgos. Okay, let's not ignore the fact that this is all water. Okay, so you guys could definitely be struggling a little bit maintaining emotional balance at this time. We have 3 court cards, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Cups. So you could be dealing with a variety of water signs of different ages. I do also get a sense here of really going back and re-examining the past. Some of you Virgos could be feeling extra nostalgic. So you're really trying to identify patterns of people from the past, patterns of how you reacted, how you emotionally engaged with people from your past. You could actually also have a lot of people coming at you right now in very emotional ways, which again is not necessarily Virgo's strong suit, but Virgos are here to serve, right? Like that's part of their purpose is they serve. They rule the 6th house. So you could be giving emotional ear to a lot of people around you. Or a lot of people could be heavily relying on you for emotional support. But I am getting a sense of you almost feeling like with the 9 of Swords there, yeah, and the High Priestess, like no one's really caring about you. Do you know what I mean? I feel like no one's really caring about you and who you are and who you need in your life. There's a lot of anxiety here about that. There's a lot of anxiety and confusion about that. About like, well, when is it going to be my turn? Some of you Virgos really do need to balance more of your emotions out. I'm also hearing be more active. It's like you guys are too much in that water element. Remember, you are earth, so it's important to ground down, move your bodies. Some of you could also be experiencing bloat, water retention. You could have sinuses that are runny, like phlegm, I'm even hearing. Some of you could be urinating more frequently than normal. It's because it's like you're trying to clear out that water element as best as you can. Watch that you're not being used as an emotional punching bag, Virgo, okay? Or an emotional, like, I feel like a lot of people are just like dumping emotions on you. I also want you guys to do more cleansing, okay? Like you might want to cleanse your body, do a slight detox, or even just like taking a salt bath or something like this, because I feel like you guys are really absorbing a lot of the collective energy and there's a lot of different people here. I'm hearing immature. So for some of you, you could consider the water signs around you immature, especially if they're coming at you with some sort of a romantic offer. Someone's name here could start with a P. Paul, Paulina, Peter, Patricia. Some of you guys also need to just like buy yourselves more greenery. I just heard flowers. So somebody here might need to really incorporate flowers into their life, or buy yourself a bouquet of flowers. You guys are kind of going a little bit through the ringer. So bringing a little bit more greenery into your space is very highly suggested here. Because again, we have all water. Some of you have been slacking on your routines as well. So Spirit's really asking that you reincorporate your routines. It's going to make you feel better and it's going to help you to really cope with the anxiety of what's going on. Wow. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Virgos. Thank you so much for tuning in. Poor watery Virgos right now. I'm going to tap into the energy. Who do I want to do next? I'm going to do Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, please tap me into the energy here of my Capricorns. What do they need to know right now? 8 of Wands, there you go. Capricorn in their element. Working away. Knight of Pentacles, okay. The Star. Page of Swords. And we did also get the 2 of Cups. Wow. All right. Queen of Wands in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Capricorns. This is interesting. So we started off here in your element, right? Like we do have, working. So I feel like for some of you, there has been a project you've been working on for quite some time. It's been moving slowly. It's kind of been frustrating you a little bit. However, I am seeing takeoff here really start to expand, a high level of expansion within Aquarius season. Some of you here could be Capricorn, Aquarius, or born on that cusp. You have a lot of people watching you. There's an element of a star quality. So I feel like your performance in whatever arena you do here for work is quite good. You have a lot of eyes on you. So Capricorn, this is a really good time to really make very strong business moves. There are people who are watching you as well who do have romantic interest in you, okay? This could be somebody who's younger. This person could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements as well. This person is a soulmate to you. They're coming up as a soulmate. Now, the thing is, I feel like you guys are so focused here on your grind. Some of you could actually be channeling here as well with the Knight of Pentacles facing the star. You could really be working very closely with your purpose here, is what I'm hearing. Like, look at that. I feel like you guys are really tapping into some very potent creative energy at this time, so utilize it. I would also keep a dream journal. I would be wary as well of incorporating any substances, specifically marijuana or anything like that. I feel like that will really inhibit your ability here to create. There's going to be a lot of expansion for you, especially during Aquarius season, which is February, March. I want you to circle that. Obviously, this is timeless, so whenever you watch it, that's a very important season for you. Or an Aquarius could be a very important person in your life. There's a lot of communication. There's a lot of busyness. I'm getting a lot of back and forth. You guys are just really wanting to focus on your own shit, but I feel like you're constantly being pulled in other directions by other people. Someone here does have a crush on you, though, Capricorn. They are watching you. Look, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, so you could be waiting for some sort of communication here from a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This could be a feminine. I kind of just feel like you guys are like really keeping your head down low and you're doing what you need to be doing. You don't have to like give your communication to everybody. I am getting that very strongly. I feel like some of you guys could really feel like you have to communicate with everybody. You don't have to answer people. Be very direct as well. I'm hearing, especially over the next 2 months. I feel like there's a need here for directness, and don't be afraid to really stand in your power and ask for what you want, because I feel like for some of you, your own needs are kind of getting pushed to the side. People might be relying on you a lot for assistance, but you have to do your own stuff. Keep your vision kind of quiet here as well, especially if you're launching or creating anything new. Not everybody has to know. Some of you could be collaborating with an Aquarius. Some of you could just be meeting somebody who's quite interesting or culturally different from you as well. You might be needing to clear out your throat chakra here. Just know that you really have, you're exuding a very big star quality right now, Capricorn. So, you know, work with that. Use that to your advantage, especially over the next 2 months from when you watch this video. I feel like that's going to be very, very helpful for you in really examining what it is that you need to create and helping you gain traction on your projects. But you are making a very good impression right now. So that's what I have for my Capricorns. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, who should I do next? I'm gonna do, I think, who do I have to do next? I'm gonna do Gemini. All right, so spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, please tap me into my Gemini placements. What do my Geminis need to know right now? What do my Geminis need to know right now? Death in reverse. All right, Geminis. The Empress. Ooh, Ace of Cups and the Lovers. All right, interesting. Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. Okay, Geminis. Oh, so you're being represented by the Lovers. You could also be dealing very heavily right now with somebody who is a Taurus or Libra. I'm also getting Scorpio energy here. There's been a real shift occurring, Gemini. I feel like you've been trying to push it aside or maybe not lean into it so much, but Spirit's really saying that it's time for you to really acknowledge the shifting that you've been doing. This is because there's been a real need here for expansion. There's been a real need for shifting. Some of you are going through a serious glow up, or you're really examining your finances and resources quite diligently. Now, I will say for some of you, you could have somebody returning from the past. For me as a reader personally, the Ace of Cups is my only card I read for reconciliation. So there could be somebody coming back from the past to make you a romantic offer. There's also a lot of people right now who are feeling like you're looking very, very good. So you guys could be very much in that state of shining. Some of you could be born on the Taurus Gemini cusp as well. There's a very interesting, I feel like you guys are, it's like you kind of know you're looking good. You know that things are going quite well for you. I think that this emotional offer though might surprise you, because I am getting you guys feeling like you have to make a little bit of a choice here. So you're almost like not that certain about what it is that you want to do in terms of this offer coming in. Accept it. It's going to be it's going to be like a good offer. I feel like it will add a lot of excitement or happiness into your life. For some of you, this is coming in rather quickly over the next 2 weeks. Some of you need to fine tune your habits better. You've been slacking. Some of you could also be just very much focused here on your body. You could be wanting to really work out, get that under control, start to feel really good, sexy, beautiful, good looking. Like I feel like you guys are really sculpting. That's the word I just heard, sculpting. Some of you are about to go through a period here of a lot of wealth acquisition, okay? So you could be getting raises, you could be getting bonuses. Spirit is saying to try to use that money wisely. Some of you could decide to take some sort of a course as well in the next school semester, or you could end up purchasing a bigger ticket course online. This is actually going to be very beneficial. So for those of you who are considering taking some kind of a course, I do feel like this is a good indication that you should consider actually taking it. There's also just going to be a lot of choices coming up here. I feel like you guys need to be careful about what choice you're making. If this is a person from the past coming back, I do feel like this person has gone through some sort of a shift, but I almost feel like you guys are going with the flow, which might be, exactly what you need to do at this time, is to just kind of allow the flow to open up. Some of you could be feeling extra frisky. Some of you could also be indulging quite heavily in holiday beverages. Again, I'm filming this in November, so there could be an increased alcohol consumption. Just keep that in mind here as well. With the death in reverse, though, there is still something here that you do need to shift. Don't ignore the fact that you have more work to do, Gemini, okay? There is something here that you are still needing to let go of, and I feel like you really just don't even want to examine this with the Two of Swords right next to it. Like, the Death card is literally looking at that Two of Swords. So like it or not, this is going to come up for review because it's something you do need to shift. This could even have to deal with your mother or issues with your mother or siblings. But I feel you guys are looking good. There is a vibe to you. You guys are vibing, you got a lot of attention on you. I feel like your bodies are looking good. You kind of feel good. So this is actually very positive to me. So that's what I have for my Gemini placements. Very, very cool. Who do I want to do next? I guess I'll do, who do I have left? I'm going to do Aries. Okay. So Aries placements. Spirit, can you please tap me into Aries placements for this timeless reading? What do my Aries placements need to know right now? Whoa, alrighty. High Priestess, Queen of Cups, the Hermit, the Devil. Wow, holy smokes. Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Aries. So some of you could be born on the Aries, Pisces cusp. Whatever, Pisces, Aries cusp, you know what I mean. Some of you as well could be dealing with a water sign, especially a Pisces quite heavily is coming through, but this could also be Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, or Virgo. Okay, Aries, there's a lot of people who are thinking about you right now. There's a lot of people from your past who would like to come up and talk to you. There's a sense here of people really wanting to approach you, but not feeling like you will accept them. That's also coming through. Wow. There's also a lot of emotions that you're processing. I feel quite a heavy, dense energy around you. Aries, I'm not going to lie, this doesn't typically, like none of these cards really scream Aries to me. So there's definitely a lot of processing going on the emotional field. Some of you are feeling very overburdened as well. You do need to learn better how to balance out your life. I feel like there's a lot of people who are thinking about you from the past, people who wish to reconnect, people who wish to kind of come up and, re-communicate with you or offer some sort of clarity. You could also be struggling a little bit with addictive patterning, or you could notice yourselves being more into some old vices. Spirit is also asking that you move away from that as well, if you can. There's too much emotionality here. There's too much heaviness. So I do feel, Aries, you need to kind of clear your energy out a little bit by doing Aries things. Consider doing, like, use Aries as a verb. What would an Aries, am I Aries-ing enough today? Like, you guys need to have your movement. Be really proactive, you know, charge forward and create a new project, because there's a lot of dense energy that's almost like suffocating you. Now, you could get a lot of communication coming in at once from people from the past. I am feeling like a lot of these people you could have been romantically involved with, or these could also be siblings or old friends that you cut off. They're wanting to step forward and offer you some sort of an apology for how they treated you. I feel like many of you are just like so far removed from these people that it's not even really something that you're considering. I also want some of you to do a little bit more writing. Like here, look at what we have. We have a lot of earth and we have a lot of water. We don't really have a lot of swords or fire, air or fire. So I want you to work with the opposite elements that aren't present here to help you snap out of this. You guys have really been put through a pressure cooker is what I feel. And it's almost like you need a little bit more fun. Okay. There's been quite a heavy energy, and Spirit is really suggesting that you let yourself kind of tap back into that fun element. This will really help you as well. It's going to help you move past a lot of these things. It's going to help you feel good, and you deserve to feel good. I feel like you guys have been going through a little bit of a difficult time. This could also involve feminines in your family. I'm hearing somebody say I'm just tired of the secrets. So somebody here could just be like wanting to turn over a fresh slate. That is indicated, but I do feel like you have to tap into that fire element a little bit more because it's severely lacking here. And there's a real sense of pulling. I'm just hearing like pulling down, like you're feeling very much stuck or stagnant. So that is what I have for you, my Aries placements. I would expect quite a bit of communication coming in from people in the past. Whether this is good or not, I feel like you guys just need to brace yourselves for that. Okay. Who should I do next? I'm going to do Libra. I feel like I haven't done Libra yet. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, please tap me into my Libra placements. What do I need to know? What do I need to know? What do they need to know right now? My Libra placements for this timeless reading. 7 of Cups in reverse. Now, isn't that funny? Make a choice. I know Libra's worst thing. 3 of Pentacles, Judgment. Okay, one more. One more for my Libras. One more for my Libras. Wow, Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups. Okay. Libra, Libra, Libra. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. So I finally feel like some of you are making some sort of a choice here about a connection. Now, for many of you, this does feel like a romantic connection, even a person that you're married to. But for others, this could just mean you know you need to make some sort of a judgment call on a relationship around you. And you're finally going to do it. I feel like this relationship has put you through a lot of ups and downs. I'm hearing unbalanced, unsettled. This connection has made you feel kind of unsettled from the get-go. If this is a physical connection or a romantic connection, I do feel like the physicality of this connection was always really, really good. Like you really enjoyed that aspect. But there's also an element here of you really realizing that you need to move on from this kind of connection or recommit fully. I kind of feel like you are on the fence here. Now, this person could be a soulmate. Like you could really recognize this person as some sort of a soulmate, but there could have had to be some sort of a judgment call, or you could have been caught considering other options, or this person could have been caught considering other options. Again, this can be applicable even in other situations, right? Like work as well. Like somebody could just be very much like focused on their own, like you could have just been really considering making a move. And I kind of feel with the 7 of Cups in reverse, you finally are making a decision as to what you want to do. This could have to do with an Aquarius as well. I'm also getting you guys are going to start to feel really good. I feel like some of you are more focused with body care as well. So you could start to look really good. There's a sense here of really fine-tuning your appearance. You're going to be feeling good. You know, I really do get that. I feel like you're going to be feeling good. You're going to be looking good. Somebody here could have also made a negative judgment call on you. This person could be coming back from the past to try to reconcile. Libra, in the classic Libra sense, I also do want you to stand up for what you want in terms of a connection. For some of you, I do feel like you're letting people pave the path for you, and Spirit's really wanting you to step in and make sure you're also getting your needs heard. You're also getting what you want discovered or discussed. Newness, freshness. There's going to be a rebirth, a regeneration. This could be in the next Earth sign season, wherever that falls. If you're watching this at the time of filming, that is Capricorn season. I'm getting a sense of rejuvenation. Some of you need to pay more attention as well to your body, less attention to, you know, the drama or the